Molly, always still right by me. Make living lively, highly spoken of. My only love, the only one. You're my wifey. Make my life complete, sweet. But you know when the flip is street freak, but only when it comes to me. See, that's why you're my wifey.
Guess I didn't know, 'cause you had my mind blown.
What's up, Idiot Squad? It's your boy Cham Does It.
It's the girl time.
Boom, boom, bitch.
Whoa. Really? You guys already know who says Marissa.
Dun, 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 dun. We got another video for you guys. It is going to be our second reaction video. And what we're reacting to is probably you already know. If you don't know, it is Ken and Diera's video. It is the truth about Ken, right?
If you haven't seen by the title or seen the tweets and everything about him, supposedly he cheated on Diera. Who would cheat on her? I don't know, because she's like a fucking queen. But anyways, we're gonna watch this video that they came out with, the real story from their mouths only. So without further ado, let's get into the video. The only part I'm doing is the intro.
Hey.
That's my shit. DK gang, back with another freaking video.
So you don't like that?
She is so cute. Happy birthday, girl.
Weird video. We've never had to do a video like this.
No, I didn't. I actually did it yesterday.
This is honestly a big deal.
This is a big deal because y'all know, like, we are all about positivity. We like to entertain you guys with fun things, creative things. So to make this video is really, I won't say hard, but it's like, it's not us.
It's not something that we expected to have to do.
Right.
But since this was already put out there in a certain kind of light, we will shed our light on it.
Because there's always two sides to a story.
Always. We're not just a YouTube couple.
Come on, let's first talk about why we're making this video. Because you don't know, people might not know what's this video about.
You're right. People may not have Twitter, you may not have Instagram, you may not just have seen it. So, in other words, somebody
You may be a caveman with no electricity.
Beautiful old me.
Yeah, is
they
he
put all this
married?
information.
No, I know they're both married.
They wear a ring and they don't wear a ring.
Yeah, they wear one and they don't.
So,
on my birthday.
On her
He doesn't
birthday.
wear his.
All this information you see to
But
come.
he don't wear it sometimes. He don't wear it all the time, though. I shouldn't even wear one.
That's the first one. It's on today. It's on today.
Okay, so
Today of all day.
the whole thing about the whole situation with Ken.
His on the right hand, though.
First things first. When I speak to the girl on the phone, because in like some messages, in some recordings that are going around, I did talk to the girl, and we'll get into like how I called her, how I got her number, blah, blah. But when I spoke to her on the phone, I'm not sure if y'all heard this, if she put this in there, but when I spoke to her on the phone, first thing I asked her, I was like, okay, how did you and Ken meet? She said, he approached me, he DM'd me. Pretty much, he DM'd me, like, first. I was like, okay, so how did y'all meet? Where did y'all
There's no way he
meet
didn't
anywhere?
DM
She's
her
like,
first.
oh, we met at the mall. I was like, okay, did y'all ever talk to each other at the mall? She told me no. I was like, okay, so, and when the whole situation went down, I noticed that the girl followed Ken, but Ken didn't follow her. And with that being said, Ken has 1.9 million followers and has a whole bunch of DMs from all you guys and everybody else in the world. So if y'all didn't talk at the mall, he didn't know who you was then, how can he DM you and don't even know your Instagram name? So with that being said, the girl approached Ken first, the girl DM'd Ken first, and that is how we're going to go into how Ken responded.
Well, of course, that's always how it happens.
So, first part I want to iterate is that I respond to a lot of DMs.
Me too, I respond to a lot of
DMs. So this is just one of those DMs, right? Casual DM. Hey,
DM me right below this.
No
Go DM.
DM.
Right? So we just went into a simple conversation. Turned to her having a boyfriend, to her and her boyfriend having issues. So I'm thinking, of course, I have a girlfriend. I can give advice, right? That's what it led to. But here's where I was
watching the video,
right? So me knowing Diera, I knew she would get mad with this kind of conversation, right? That was my mistake from hiding it from Diera. So either way, in me trying to hide it from Diera, this is how it transitioned to the email. Mind you, there was only friendship, period. Never nothing past that. No physical contact.
So we need to address that.
Okay, we need to address those text messages because I read those.
Photoshop. That's what they do.
No.
That's what the bitch did.
That was not friendly with text messages.
Conversation.
Well, being that you are in public eye, I know.
Real emails. And just to say,
you know.
I didn't read them all.
Diera found these emails on her own.
Yeah, I was a detective.
That's how we got to the emails, right? And this was in January. Nothing happened in February.
So in the FaceTime call that you and her were on, and you said 2 months ago that 2 months ago was
It's
in January.
January. The
So,
FaceTime call happened in March.
right.
Right. Then now we're getting the timeline together, right? So now we can go into just friendly conversation, blah, blah, blah. So her and her boyfriend started having problems.
He was cheating on her.
I don't condone that at all, but he was cheating on her, right? From there, I kept giving her more advice, you know what I'm saying, how to move forward with it, all of that good stuff, right? So from there, I guess she took my kindness forward more than what it was, and she started to come on to me, right? Try to lead me into certain things, right?
Okay, before anything,
when I shut it down, I never
what else is there
tried to hide
with
anything,
her
right? Dier just stumbled across it, found the emails, and of course she was pissed at me. She had every right to be, right?
I was so mad. So, yeah, we're not gonna go into details, but yes, I was pissed off when I first seen the emails for myself because I felt like it was more than what I know now. And then the simple fact it was like,
that you get when you don't get
And
no
just to reiterate, I never had to hide this stuff. I just chose to. So I never had to, but I chose to.
because you felt like I was gonna be upset or I was gonna explode of you being honest from speaking to a girl on a feeling level, which I would have.
Correct.
Either way.
Correct.
Just being honest.
Yeah, because I don't think that,
So I wasn't honest with
like,
myself.
you ain't gonna be friends. Like, why you got friends? Why you
Just
friends?
reiterate, no physical
Wow.
contact, no kissing.
Yeah, it was none of that. So, okay, so we're gonna go into the whole email situation. So 2 months ago was in January, which is when she first DM'd me, y'all first started having conversations about, just talking blah blah blah. The emails that I seen, or the emails that she tried to like forward to me, were in what?
February, like mid-February.
Something like that. Like it was around that time, which is when I seen the emails because she sent them to Ken email because she wanted me to see. So when I seen the emails, I was so freaking mad. Like I left home, I was like, okay, yeah. Because the way the email was set up, it was like, okay, dang, so it is more than, because I never knew. And then when I left, I went to my cousin's house and we talked about it, and turned to find out, like Ken was texting me like all the emails are fake, but I wasn't trying to hear that until I actually spoke to somebody, and somebody actually told me, like, when you look through it, the emails are fake. We're gonna do a whole screen recording so y'all can see how they're fake. Like she changed the dates, she changed the times, and she changed the subjects, and she changed all of that.
That's just to show you guys how email can be altered. Chat, celebrate all women.
See, this is crazy.
That's crazy.
That's what she did.
She would do all that.
She went all that. Look, see.
I mean, but it's not really crazy. You got to realize how strong of a couple they are, and that's crazy. I mean, you're coming for one of the top couples.
Look, dang.
And he is.
Look, this bitch changed the time and everything. Look. Oh dang. See, look.
Gemini, get down.
No love.
Get down.
You have to get
Down.
We're busy.
Yeah.
Play with July.
Yeah, go away.
That's just so extra. Like, if you have that much spare time, you honestly need hobbies.
Yeah, you really do all that. Like,
God,
and what were you thinking that he was gonna like want to be with you after you altered person? If Dier would have befriended a dude and not told Ken he been on
I
that,
tried to avoid that.
Right.
So
Confrontation.
that
You
was
don't
my
do that.
mistake.
I'm just saying it wouldn't have been okay. So why do you keep saying a
This is
person?
how we
It was
did
a
it to
female.
the
You
FaceTime.
befriended a
So-
female.
No. First,
That's what happened.
let's first mention how
That's
she had a
crazy.
boyfriend when she came on
There
to
should have been no
Ken. She
befriending
knew that
that
Ken was with me because she, like in the email, she mentioned like, oh, you have a
Everybody
public
named Mama
figure
know you
and stuff
Ken
like
with you.
that. So she knew that Ken had a girlfriend and she had a boyfriend.
It says Diera
That's what I thought I saw
right
horse outside.
here, right here.
So go ahead into the.
All right, so now we're gonna move into the FaceTime call because right now people are crucifying me over.
So the FaceTime call is a big part.
It's a big part,
to
right?
this T,
This
quote unquote.
right. So
What did you do?
the FaceTime call happened in March, right? So we already reiterated that the 2 months ago was the initial incident of the real emails. Now what I confronted her on were the fake emails that she tried to send to my email so that Dier can send to mind you.
Months after.
Right? So this was me FaceTiming her, right? I think I called her about 3 or 4 times.
Let's get into like y'all never ever text FaceTime anything before this
Nothing.
FaceTime call that y'all have
Nothing.
seen.
She never
And
had
she
my
never
number.
had Ken number. They only
Nothing.
emailed. And the only reason she got Ken number is because Ken FaceTime her because she would email him from her iCloud. So
Correct.
that is how the number
That's
popped up.
exactly how I was.
And that
able to
makes sense
FaceTime her.
because in
She
the
emailed
message
me
it says
from her iCloud. So I
FaceTime,
FaceTimed her from
FaceTime,
my
and she
number,
didn't answer.
and I called her about 3 or 4 times. Right. This is when Dier was not there. So when Dier came back to the house, that's when we decided to try to FaceTime her again. Right.
This is when I told Ken when I got it in my right head, and I was like, okay, I'm putting two and two together. Like, you know what? Some of these messages are fake. Something not adding up. So I came back home. And I told Ken, I was like, FaceTime, because she was sending me emails. She sent me an email, a screenshot of Ken FaceTiming her like 4 or 5 times, making it seem like it was like, oh, he was calling
really,
her.
nigga?
When Ken was only calling her
to
at that point to confront her about sending the fake emails to me to try to start something up again.
Exactly. So this
She
is
a
when
Fruit
De'Ara
Loop.
came
She's
home.
sketchy.
She's still mad, obviously. And this when she decided, like, let's FaceTime her, right?
So I
don't
told
tell
Ken,
her I'm
I
here.
told Ken to FaceTime her. I said, FaceTime her and don't tell her I'm here.
Don't tell her
Because I
I'm
wanted
here,
to see
right?
what she was going to say. I
So-
wanted to see how she was going to say it and what was going to be said differently.
When I FaceTimed her, this is something.
Right? Like a
I
true.
didn't know this part of the tea, right? So when I FaceTimed her, everybody's just stuck on it, making it seem like it was more than what it was. But it was just purely
Real
confidential.
queens,
Little did you
real
know, De'Ara was standing right there recording me
Right.
on FaceTime. So she was there the entire time and heard every little piece.
So the girl didn't even know that I was there. So the whole situation behind this is that people think that Ken was FaceTiming this chick without me being around, and like it was being secretive then when I already knew that he was FaceTiming her because I told her.
No, you
to.
could tell
But the
De'Ara
thing
was
is,
there because
she's
he
trying to
muted
make it
halfway.
seem
You
like
could
it's
hear
that
her.
Ken was
in the background.
FaceTiming her, blah
She's
blah
like,
blah.
wait,
And she didn't know she didn't know I was there, and the reason she wasn't showing her face is because
She was recording me.
she was recording him. Which
Yeah.
we will show you guys her at the end because she said she wanted to be remain
There's no more
anonymous,
anonymous.
but we don't have that loyalty towards her, so we don't have to.
Yeah, not for her. I'd have
So with
blocked
that being
her.
said, we're going to show you
Put her
videos
picture
that I
up.
recorded from my phone, which
her picture
was
right here.
March 10th.
March 10th is when I recorded them. And we'll put it on our screen. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of recordings. Me standing on the side of the bed when Ken was on FaceTime with her. As you can see, this is the video y'all saw, but y'all saw it from her
Y'all saw my shirt, y'all seen the bed. This is the exact
And y'all saw it from
video.
her perspective, but this is from when I'm recording him.
Oh my god, this is so much.
She didn't know this.
She didn't know that I was recording, but if you're watching, now you know.
I guess now we can just move in. So for one, we just feel as though this is all like a spiteful thing, very bitter. So we
But
just
before we get into that, we're gonna also address how I got her email, how she got my number, so that y'all can
so we can clear that up. So De'Ara got her email from my email. So she got her email from my email and emailed her herself.
When I emailed Shawty, so when I see the emails coming through, blah, 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 I was like, okay, so I'm just going to take the initiative, to take her email and email her from my email, which is
Correct.
how she got my email and how, I emailed her. So I just emailed her on some real stuff, and I told her, like, you know what, check this out. I know that the emails that you sent have been altered and that some of them are fake, and you've changed dates, and this and that. And I was just telling her, how thank you so much for sending them, even though, fake, you deleted some things, and I'm uncertain what your motives were, and stuff like that. And I also mentioned how I would think as a woman who have been victim of being cheated on because her man have cheated on her multiple times.
Correct.
And you wouldn't be a willing participant of another man cheating on another woman that you clearly knew had a
Clearly knew.
had a woman. So, with that being said, I emailed her that, how I got her number and how I called her and how she knows my number. It's because I was like, you know what? Let me talk to her on
what
the
you
phone,
doing?
which is where the conversation came in about
Correct.
me texting her, asking her.
Child over here.
So I said, what's your number? She
What's your
said,
number?
Ken has it. I asked Ken, I was like, give me the girl number.
Girl, don't Ken
When
has
he
me like
FaceTimed
that,
her, she
so
wasn't
no,
answering
not him.
me. She texted Ken. I was like, give me her number. He told me no. I said, he's not going to give it to me. And she was like, I said, so we can talk woman to woman. Real talk. That's all I was trying to do. She said, number. So her number is 901-303. And I did mention, like, when I spoke to her, I did tell Ken how the conversation went. And when I spoke to her, like, the way she
You're
was
not
talking,
lying.
she
I'm
was
gonna put that
stuttering.
bitch's
Some of the
number
things that she was saying wasn't adding up. And things that she was saying, she were kind of saying one thing and then turning around and saying another. So I kind of already called BS on it. But we're going to address how, when I asked her for her number, she said Ken has it. Which, like we mentioned before, Ken never had her number. They never text, they never called, they never
Correct.
FaceTime, they never did anything before the FaceTime that y'all have seen with the orange shirt on. So the only reason she got Ken's number and the only reason Ken got her number is because when Ken FaceTimed her iCloud, she wasn't answering.
She texted me back from her number.
So all of the missed calls from Ken is from his number because he was calling her iCloud. And then when she wasn't answering, she took initiative to text Ken from her number, which is how Ken got her number first. When she texted, you responded and it's like, I just want to know why. This is Ken, which explains she
She didn't have my number because I had to tell her who it was as to me calling.
Right, which we'll put that up on the screen. She said, "Why what?"
I feel like she set me up because she tried to fabricate a situation. Fabricate a situation into making it look like way more than what it was. In reality, she knew.
That's crazy.
Just like I knew
That is freaking crazy.
And everybody, you were like, oh no, kid, no,
No, I
no.
didn't. I said, I hope not. 'Cause I am a DK
whatever.
fan. I said, I hope he did it.
Whatever. All the way I knew it was fake the whole time.
Nah, you said the other one was fake too, and he was moving
No,
too.
it wasn't.
However you
Those girls are
guys
crazy.
think I was able to send all these emails is beyond me. Number one, these I miss you, and
I just know
wanna be
De'Ara's
with
a
you, and all these
queen,
super long paragraphs.
And
They're all fake.
They're all
that
fake.
shit's
Like,
crazy.
So just to clear that up, all the messages that you see from just the screenshot, not clicked on the message, just a screenshot that say I miss you, all of that is all fake.
And
And if it's not, could you tell her to go back and click on the message and screenshot it?
and just to say this part, like I said, the initial incident happened in January. Why we ain't got no emails from January?
Because she deleted them because she had a boyfriend she was trying to hide from him. So he was cheating on her and left her too, and then that's when it blew up.
If he was cheating on her, she was cheating on him. So what makes
With that
her?
being said, so after that, she said in the messages, texting Ken, she was like, "You shouldn't have done things the way you did them, leading me on thinking this could have been something. You truly hurt my feelings." I'm trying to figure out
How did I hurt
how
your
do you
feelings?
even get feelings for somebody that you know in a relationship, and you even in a relationship.
Like, how does that work? I don't understand it.
And Ken says, "Never took you as the person to try something like this, which is why I cut you off. But whatever you had hoped to gain, I hope you feel better about it because it didn't work," which it didn't. The reason, which is why you told me, the reason why you felt like she wouldn't have done this is because she had a man, and at the beginning, y'all both were on just
We were
friendly.
friends. It was all casual. She was a cool person. I'm not even gonna say anything bad about her. She was a very cool person, and I never took her as a person that just tried to.
You look at that look.
So now the next point where we're gonna call her credibility in the question is how you try to extort us.
Yes, so yes, y'all, that's the tea. We got some tea on girls.
So-
Girl
Well, makes
tried to
sense,
extort us
because
for some money.
that's how much money they make.
First of all, she tried to release a lot of fake stuff. But you
No,
know
really?
the part about what she tried to do to us.
Yes, she tried to extort us for money.
So
So we're gonna get. This is where we're gonna get into the whole me being in Memphis.
So-
because oh boy, so much.
she was trying to say.
Look, we're gonna get to. So before we even get to that part, let's see, maybe a couple of months away before.
Way more.
I was having plans to go to Memphis with my mom, and my mom, and everybody else.
Family event, my cousin's birthday, and my mom's
friend.
birthday party. So that is the only reason I went to Memphis. I had no intentions to meet this girl down in Memphis. So at the time I was in Memphis, I didn't have no intention of meeting her. I asked her on the phone if she wanted to go. Just wanted to see what she wanted to say. I didn't have no intention of meeting her.
I didn't have no intention.
But with that being said, when I was in Memphis, she randomly texted me. I'm on the way. I'm on the way to my cousin's birthday party, and she texted me. So we have her number, 901-303, and she texted me. She said, "We don't put this up to you. I'm not gonna read it all. Y'all can read it on the show."
Oh yeah.
So she pretty much said, she said, "Don't know if you still want to meet." She said, I guess her language, but she meant to say, "I didn't know you still wanted to meet." Which
I mean,
had no
So,
intention of
either they'll catch her now or they'll go back and take it off.
This is why she said she still did nothing.
especially posted.
Call it right now. We'll talk shit right now to her right now. Call it.
threatened me and stuff. He threatened me and my daughter. Have all messages with him as well as my FaceTime.
I've had zero.
Why you fuck with Ken for, bitch?
FaceTime video. So she said her sister recorded the FaceTime video, which
her sister recorded the
I was
video,
recording too, where I was there. And she was talking about how the conversation. She was like, and the conversation me and you both had. So she told me that Okay, so pretty much she was like, so therefore, she's like, I feel like I deserve it.
She's like, I feel like I deserve
Let's clear up that she don't even know what defamation means.
Let's clear up that she don't even know what defamation.
Explain how the whole threatening.
So one thing I will say is that me threatening her daughter was something I wanted to do. Never something I wanted to do. I'm gonna tell you my exact words and I'll explain it. So I'm gonna tell you my exact words and I'll explain it. So like we were texting, I told her I said that ain't her life illegal. Those are my exact words. Never said I was right saying it. I definitely apologize for saying it because the little girl apologized for saying it because I feel bad for even saying it. So let's get into that. I feel bad for even saying it. It was clearly out of anger and I definitely apologize. That was me definitely apologizing.
I don't blame him for being angry. You about to ruin his life.
No, this kind of crazy stuff that really made me mad. That was my very last text message. That was my very last text message. else to her. I never tried to find out what she lived. It was just a pure, open-ended threat. It was just pure that I never said anything else to her. And then she also tried to, I guess, put this out, make us kind of put the air like a threat. So she also said, also my uncle was a police officer. I sent him the message. I sent him threatening me, and he said I could easily go and press charges on him. One thing I want to say real quick is, if somebody is threatening you, go press charges. If you really felt like I was threatening you, I would have preferred you to just go press charges. Right away. Not wait. Right away. No, wait like a month, like two. And then before you text me, you lost your credibility. By asking for money, and then threatening to press charges after. And then threatening to press charges after. But you do not know what extortion is. So I read the message, and I'm like, because at first I was thinking, I was like, okay, so let me text the girl, and let me be like, how much you want? I just want to see what price she thinks. But I didn't do that, so I texted the messages to my attorney, and I responded to the message. She told me what to say, so I said, okay. Well, she said, direct her line. Direction, let her know I'll give her a call. And our attorney sent these messages to me. I didn't say anything about it. All I gave was the okay symbol, and I just gave was. So I told her, I was like, okay, well, I will be turning everything over to my attorney, and she will contact me. And she said, okay, no problem. That was on Saturday. But our attorney did, and we have recordings of that. Our attorney did record on the call with her. When they spoke, our attorney was pretty much like, okay, hello, she was a whole lot of bunch of talking in the background. She was being so unprofessional. So since our attorney had realized all the noise in the background, she's just trying to ask her, like, are you represented by somebody so that she can go directly to that person? So pretty much give me your attorney number instead of and we just handle it that way. And she's gonna call you. So that was when I was in Memphis on Saturday afternoon. And so our attorney called her on that Monday, which was March 19th, March 19th. She called her then, and after our attorney asked for her attorney to contact her attorney instead of like talking to her directly. After she hung up, didn't hear anything back. No attorney called. Nothing like that, and that was March 19th. April 19th. The last thing I heard about any of this was the text about her. So that's the last text.
Yeah, I've never seen them this serious about anything.
So here we are. The last thing that attorney heard from her was after she asked for her attorney information, she just hung up. So just to say that everything that you guys are seeing, we've seen everything that you guys are saying. We've already figured it all out. Like everything that she's saying is pretty much everything that she's saying. Things are fabricated. Things are fabricated. Here's something I just want everybody to think about. She's already put that out there. We already knew all this. We already had all this. Everything y'all seen, we seen. Everything y'all seen, we seen. So what was the purpose of putting it out now?
She's selling it.
Yeah, because I see comments, because I don't think some of you guys understand. I don't think some of you guys understand. When she put this out on my birthday, when all this stuff occurred on my birthday, I already knew months ago. And I was already past you. I wasn't feeling no type of way. I was way more upset than she was when I seen it. And I knew she was going to try to come out with all this stuff, because she didn't get money for all of this stuff, which is what she wanted. It was her whole motive. She moved past it and just kept doing her thing. And we moved past it, kept doing her thing. And she probably working. And the whole thing behind it was, what she wanted was me. She wanted to see things, whatever, in return, me breaking up with Ken. Because she was unhappy. Her dude left her. So she wanted Ken to be unhappy. She wanted me to leave Ken. She wanted us to be happy. And she didn't want us to be happy. So the whole her bringing it out is pretty much trying to make us look like bad. I don't know what it's like. Her whole thing was trying to make us look fake. Like our relationship is fake. Everything we do is fake. All the real ones know, like our relationship is not fake. Like when this whole situation went down, the whole tweets that y'all seen came from me being mad because I was upset about these messages before I even saw like these messages that were fake. Or it's going to
Now it makes sense of what they were
trying to work out our issues that we trying to work out our issues. It's human emotions, human reactions, us getting mad, and that's just being real. We were very upset. Well, I was upset because of how I handled the situation. Here was upset
upset with
how I handle the situation.
These are all human reactions. All of the tweets, human reactions. It's something that is just real. It's just something that,
right.
I mean, it is what it is. We have it happen. Right. I mean,
right. Which is for the most part everybody knows. Which is for the most part. The reason that I would say like everybody know like our relationship is real. Like I said, real. The reason that we are a strong couple is for the simple fact we do not put all of our business on the internet. You guys see photos of us. We record our daily lives, but you guys have never seen us post anything about bashing each other. You haven't seen us post anything about when we have an argument. You haven't seen a video of us when we have an argument. Anything that
every couple fights.
Anything that nature. But we have told you guys before in prison. Yes, me and Ken had issues, but you guys never know. Yes, because we're not putting it out there. We put that out there because we want to protect ourselves. Because at the end of the day, me and Ken are still a couple.
What comes first in our book is our relationship. What comes first in our book not post on YouTube. Which is why we will not post on YouTube. It comes first and foremost. The business side of DK4L, because he always gonna come second.
In all honesty, like our relationship comes first before DK4L. You know what you guys see and all the funny videos, all the pranks, all the challenges. Like our relationship comes first. So if something's going on between me, we're not gonna post because we don't want to come off as trying to be fake. So any video y'all have seen us, we were like happy, like everything is good. We don't post for 2 days. Everything is good. Probably got 2 arguments. So that's pretty much what we're saying. Like we're just you guys know that. Just want you guys to understand where we're coming from and how this works. So I don't want to make you feel like so I don't want to money to stand up. We can't been together for like a year before we even started for like 4 years before we being successful.
Like Home Depot checks,
like everything. Like we got to have
money never kept us together because it never did before.
Because like if you think about it, like if an issue was happening, which we know like we can capitalize on so many arguments that we have had to get views off of, but what's the point of that? So if we have an issue, we step back from YouTube. So if we work that out, then we step back. It's not no game. Money is regardless of our personal issues because that's personal between me and him. What goes on between me and him goes on between me and him, and it always will.
So one thing we just want to say, guys, is I know we do a lot of Team DK. Team DK. I know we always do that, but that's just like funny competition. But that's just like you're no competitor.
No, for real though, y'all already know like it's Team DK all day every day. But with that being said, at the end of the day, it's always gonna be DK4L and our always like 100%.
So I really hope we just cleared the air. So I believe we hit everything. I believe we hit everything.
Girl, you hit everything. This video is 30 minutes long, and I'm hungry.
I hope we cleared everything up, guys.
So just let me clear, just so you guys know, like I already so you guys know, like nothing's new to me, nothing's new to Ken. This is only new to you guys because she decided she didn't want to expose it to the world. She just wanted to come to me as a woman. She just wanted to know what's going on. But clearly that wasn't the case.
Just to say this, we're not broken up. I see a lot of people say we're not broken up.
We're not broken up. We're not breaking up.
We had an issue. We never broken up. We had an issue. We're good. One thing I want to say, guys, is I learned. We're good. One thing I want to say, guys, I learned a valuable lesson. One thing I would say if you're in a relationship, guys, communication. One thing I would say if you're in a relationship, the only way communication.
I agree 100%.
Is the only way to kind of prevent.
That's what I always say. Yeah. Don't ask.
This is where I did do that. This is where I
say that.
You see the way she looked at him, bro?
Anyway, I want to personally send a huge thank you to Phoenicia Landeros. That is her name, guys. Not only did you put all this out and force us to make this video, but you gave us the opportunity to have a very real moment with all of our supporters so that they can see and realize exactly who we are as humans.
As humans, yeah. As a real outside of De'Aaron King, outside the funny pranks, outside of all of that, we are real.
I don't know, I forgot it. The moment he said it, the moment it came out his mouth, it like disappeared behind my head.
It's real.
That's where thoughts go.
That's what we do.
I'd like to say thank you.
Like we're not perfect, y'all know that.
You taught me a lesson. Thank you, Phoenicia.
Thank you for that.
Phoenicia. A fajita. Sorry.
My lesson is
random girl. Well, you can random. You can.
Phoenicia
I definitely won't be giving nobody no emails.
Boy.
And not telling me if you
And from now on, if I DM somebody, I'm just gonna show the air, just to go
Yeah,
ahead and just kill all of that before we
what
even
are you
get started
doing?
into any kind of conversation. So I learned my lesson. So
Good job.
So with that being said, so you guys know, yes, me and Ken are good. We got past it. Everything was good. Us vlogging on my birthday was nothing fake. We were vlogging. We had no clue that any of this was going to even take place on my birthday, and we were good. Like, no, we had no issue because we already worked it out, which is the reason why we still uploaded the vlog. We still upload pictures. Like everything's good because everything is good.
So meanwhile,
it's not new to us. It's new to you guys.
So meanwhile, while y'all were just attacking me and killing me, we were good this entire
Say sorry. Say sorry.
No. I didn't
Say
write
sorry.
nothing on Ken's
It was
page.
none of that. It was
No,
just
you didn't have to. You wrote it in my head.
No, I didn't. I tweeted dear happy birthday. Oh, wow. I did. It was her birthday. Happy 22nd birthday.
You know, come to me as woman to woman, she say, with intentions of wanting me to break up with Ken and pretty much, you know, trying to ruin what we have.
Pretty much. So
No, that didn't work.
lesson
And
learned.
she saw that, and that's why she exposed it to y'all.
I hope that clears up pretty much everything.
And with that being said, we were in
Oh my God.
She's 26 years old with a daughter, so
But,
dang.
this video to 200,000 likes, so we say 300,000 likes.
300 sound kind of
300,000 likes. Let's get this video to 300K if you want to drop her Instagram name, because if she want to be petty, then we are going to be petty. So 300K and we'll drop it.
We'll drop that Instagram name because I still know it. 300K. 300K. So I love you guys, man. It's still DK4L over this way. Still DK Gang over this way.
It's always DK Gang forever, and you already know.
We're good.
Yes,
Hope
guys, we are good. We are.
This-
Nothing's like I'm good. I'm good. You
Yeah.
see?
Like-
I'm good. We good.
Come on.
We good. Good. Yeah. Put penny on the chest, boy. We good. Just so y'all know, it's no Granddaddy calling me. Call me back. Just so y'all know, the whole period while some of you guys trying to put two and two together, yes, when we went MIA, it's because we were going through issues and we were trying to work through them. And now that we are past it, we are good, and so everything's back on.
Stop wishing everybody break up.
Yeah, so I wish everybody break up.
I know.
Everybody get cheated on just for some drama. Like,
What? You heard?
Just to say this,
Everybody
I
needs to
understand
know
how you guys
it's
jumped
okay.
down my throat. That's exactly what they were.
Dang.
Dang.
The truth comes out.
All of the things happening with other couples.
Everybody
breaking
know.
up. I understand how you guys tried to come for me just because you thought I was just another one of those. So I
Niggas.
understand how you guys kind of feel.
Niggas.
Just keep in mind that there's
When you're
always two sides to a story.
Nope, I'm light skinned.
always.
So
Hey.
So double your
Look,
cunt.
look how loud I am. Hey.
Anything.
Hey.
Low key,
Team
we're like almost all the same color. And it's not that you're light skinned, it's you have a red tint to your skin. You're more like
hope you guys enjoy all of
clay.
that because this will be the only and last drama
Light
video
skin.
you get.
Hey.
Good job.
Caramel.
Second last.
Caramel
Like,
Twix bar.
because y'all know we don't do that.
Come on, like Twix.
Left Twix, right Twix.
No.
Whatever you are is probably a Chico stick.
And then they got I hope this good.
And both of you guys eat Chico sticks.
Advice to anybody who want to start a YouTube channel, couple YouTube channels.
Like to get Twix bar, baby.
I advise you guys to always, forever, keep any personal business that you have private. Like, even if you're not social media, just private. Like, don't always have to tell your friends.
Stay in
You
the
don't
bubble.
always have to tell everybody around your circle. Your business. Just always keep it private. You don't have to always tell people what's going on.
The number one reason that we don't put our business out there is because I never want you guys to pick sides when
Or
we
have to
have
feel like you have to pick sides.
when we ever have our disagreements or our arguments. We never want you guys to pick sides because you guys made us who we are. We started this as DK4L. We never want you guys to feel like where you have to pick my side because you feel like Dear's overreacting, or pick her side because you feel like I did something wrong or said something wrong. Never. That's why we handle everything privately. We just don't want to drive a rift between you guys, and then we just keep. Plus, you guys gonna pick my side anyway.
But with that being said, it's the whole thing is we just want you guys, like, you guys look up to us, so we always want to
Keep it an us thing.
Keep it an us thing,
Right.
and just always put out positivity because we're not about drama. We don't do drama. We don't do negativity.
Drama?
You
You
guys
want
know
drama?
that. And we don't want to
You
put
want
off
drama?
negative energy.
As a gangster.
Like, we have some of you guys come to us and tell us, like, our videos make you guys laugh, make you guys happy, help you guys go get out of things that you guys are going through, and that's all
we want to do. That's
all
it.
we do.
Like, we just want to drive that positivity and keep it going just like that.
And we forever will.
And we just about wrapping this up.
I think we did wrap
Just
up.
about wrapping this up. So don't forget that 300K likes. So
300K, you want to drop on Instagram. fan name. She might change it once she sees this video. We'll find it. We'll find it. You guys will. But with that being said, we love you guys so much.
We find it. We find it.
It's 87 people that already found her.
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
So I think.
So drop in the comments what challenges y'all want to see.
She can come with a brain.
Oh, by the way, we moved just in case the main channel wasn't alerted to that. Yeah, we upgraded.
So, guys, I love you.
I love you too, guys.
And without further ado.
Ow, you scratched my finger.
I love you, DK.
I love you more.
Where you guys?
See you guys.
Yeah, that's really that kissing thing.
Video.
We out of here.
Because we go to New York tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're going to New York tomorrow. We'll see you in New York. Well, on the video.
Bye.
Alright, guys, hope you guys liked the video. And we all know that it was fake. Ken never did nothing.
Enjoyed the video, this reaction video, and we will see you guys next time.
Next time, get ready for pranks, vlogs, and much, much more. Team Cham.
Team Time! Me.
Like, subscribe, comment, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Also hit that bell for notifications.
The Pineapple Crew.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at ChamDuzzitandDiamond, DUZZIT. Boom, boom, bitch.
Let's move! Bloopers! Oh my god, it's gold.
Hey! Full power! Look, no power.
I didn't say flick it, nigga.
Alright. What's up, DK4L? It's your boy Cham Does It.
Hey, you go down!
What up, MVP?
Wow.
Forgot.
What happened to his name?
What's up, MVP gang?
Oh, what's up, CDAD?
What about MVP?
Squad. MVP is only for pranks.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's more and more than prank. It's not a prank.
Okay, fuck it. One time.
What's up,
CDAD Squad? It's your boy Champ. Oh my
Sorry, I just don't go. Okay.